Hi everyone, my name is Fern and I'm an advisor over on Psychic Vision. And I'm going to talk today about Valentine's Day coming up. The month of February is always a very big change. You know, we're going through a lot of getting over winter, transitioning into spring if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. And that's coming out of a lot of darkness and a lot of place of like reflection and introspection, where we need to find where we made these changes, but they can get pretty overwhelming. You can get into some dark and deep stuff during the winter, and it's nice to see February bring a lot of that light back into our lives. That's what this past February 1st is all about in bulk. Return of the light, lighting candles and celebrating spring coming yet again. So I'm going to pull a couple cards on the future love forecast for Valentine's Day, just kind of like a general overall, no matter who you are, what your horoscope is, what to watch out for. And keep in mind too that this Valentine's Day is going to have Aries in, Venus in Aries, which means that, you know, our love life is going to be very strong, and we're going to know what direction we want to take things. We're going to be very bold about our decision making, especially in our relationships. And this can involve friendships too. Speaking our truth in our mind and having that strong ram energy that just really lets us know when our boundaries are being crossed. So you'll know for sure when things aren't how you wanted them to go this Valentine's Day, which is actually very healing, and it's a good spot to be in. So, shuffled up, gonna draw my 3 cards. The first is the Death reversed. The next is the Ten of Wands reversed. And then the last is the Three of Cups. So, just to start, I read reversals not as negative, but more of blockages. So with death, that means that we're holding on to parts of our past that we haven't really let go of or let die, that are necessary for us to have like this kind of metamorphosis transition into the new year. So there are still maybe relationships, maybe an ex, or maybe just people in our lives who haven't treated us the best, and our heart isn't ready to let go yet. It's still holding on tight to those connections, and by really, as you can see, he's holding 2 sides. If you just even meditation that just kind of crosses you and cuts that cord, you can help ease this transition into the new year, where you're getting much more out of your relationship experiences than you have in the past. So clean starts, clean transitions, letting go of things that are ready to kind of break away from our lives, especially mentally. So then the next one was the Ten of Wands reversed. The Ten of Wands is all about carrying burdens too heavy for us. It's about kind of, in the normal tarot deck, you'll see this guy who's carrying this pack with all these wands, and he's doing it all by himself, and there's no one around to help him. And for it to be reversed means kind of that we're just holding all this in, this energy in, that we can do everything ourselves and we don't need anybody else to help us. And that's not a healthy perspective to have, especially when there are people around us ready to support us, or maybe we don't have supportive people in our lives, and we need to reevaluate the relationships that we have with the people in our lives, and if they're actually healthy, if they're actually helping us, if we deserve better and we're just accepting all this garbage from other people that they pile on top of us. So self-love and self-respect is going to be a huge thing this year, especially with cutting those old cords and letting go of the past that was shown with the Death card. So then the last card is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups can go a few different ways. Cups are all about love and energy and overflowing emotions, but usually the Three of Cups is about friendships. It's about fortifying those connections that we have that really bring us joy, that bring us life and this overflowing abundance, and the connections with people that aren't necessarily relationships, but we value them just the same. You know, they have a deeper supporting role in our lives than we necessarily give them credit for, because even though, you know, relationships can come and go, our friends and our family are the ties that really hold us together. You know, as you can see, the 3 cups are stacked together, but each woman is holding one, and they all supporting each other, and That's how life really should go, you know. So I think combined with these 3 cards and the Aries energy that's going to be kind of dominating this Valentine's Day, it's going to be knowing yourself. It's a really big part of it. Knowing your self-worth, knowing what you deserve and what you want and you need from your relationships, and really valuing those who stand with you even when you're transitioning through these difficult times. So I hope that this helped. If you have any more questions, you are free to send me a video order. I'm always on. And I hope that you have a great month of February and your Valentine's Day is lovely.